Oh. Whoo! Okay, listen. All right, let's do this over. Let's do this over. One more time. We gotta do it over, chat. We gotta do it over. Let's get the we gotta do it. All right, there we go. There we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live. Number 220. We're at 220 today. I'm your host, Rod, here, and I don't know what it is outside. I'm doing my intro all over again because I have lights on today. I did an interview this morning with Brandon Boswell, so I have lights on, so I don't know what it is outside, but I am in Philadelphia with some of my good friends in the chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. Like I said, this is Rants About Tech Live, where we talk about today's eInk news, tech news, and random stuff throughout the day. Yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and hit the like button. If you might want to see some stuff like this again, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna tell you guys right up front, okay? Let's get the Randos stuff out of the way right up front. I want to apologize to Brandon Boswell. I want to apologize to you guys too, because I put Brandon Boswell's name in the show title because that's what I did here. That's what I did here. So we did it. We did an interview. I'm going to show a little bit of this interview right here. We did an interview this morning. It was such a great interview, you guys. Your boy got a nice haircut for the interview. Brandon's looking good as always. We had problems right off the top with me not having my headphones ready. He got the full Rants About Tech live stream experience. He got the full experience. But let's see if we can show this right here. But what happened was throughout all of the busyness, throughout all of the busyness, we recorded the interview this morning. Such a great interview. We had some laughs. We had some fun. He explained the app in detail. I fully understand it now. I know how I would use it and how it would be best for me. The problem is I don't have good sound, you guys. The sound was messed up from the beginning of the interview, and it just got worse when I tried to fix it. I had never done an interview style like this before using Google Meet and trying to pull it into Discord. So that's my bad. I may have to set up another interview with Brandon just to get good audio. There's one thing you can't do in video, and that's have bad audio. You know what I mean? And nothing kills a vibe worse than having bad audio. But thank you for Brandon for getting up early this morning, for doing the interview with me. If I can clean up the audio, I'll keep trying to work on it. But it doesn't look good, you guys. I want to be honest with you. But we did get that interview done this morning. Like I said, I fully understand the app. I'm gonna talk more about it. I am gonna get into the app. So maybe by the time we set up another interview, I would have had a chance to use the app. But man, that sucked. I mean, you know what? I was gonna have to edit it. Your boy was a curse word popped out of my mouth during the interview. Brandon was like, "I'll never work with this guy again. Never." I just talk. You guys know how I do. I don't cuss on live streams. This is a family-friendly show, but mistakes happen. All right. So what do we got in the chat here real quick before we go on with the rest of the show? I just wanted to put that out there to you guys because I know you guys were really interested in in what I had going with Brandon, and it just didn't, through no fault of his own. It's all me. User error all the way. Yeah, I wanted to put that out there. So let's get to the other stuff we have here. Other random news we got up here is I don't know if you guys saw this Diddy doc that is on Netflix. Oh my! All right. First off, I want to say I'm not a Diddy fan. Oh, can I move my? Whoa, chat. Oh, did that fix it? Oh, there we go. Okay. That didn't fix it, but I guess it's a little bit better. So if you guys haven't seen this Diddy doc on Netflix, I'm here to tell you, it's the truth. I don't even care. Even if you don't care about anything about the Diddy stuff that's going on in the news, even if you don't care about any of that stuff, it's just the clinic on how you do a good documentary. Like, in all honesty, I haven't seen a better produced doc in years. Like, I can't even, it's been so long. I tried to remember the last doc that I saw that was really, really good. Like, I mean, there's plenty of docs that are good because you get good information, right? But docs that are good because they're just well produced, valid questions, balanced, you know what I mean? It's all that. And then at the end of it, I saw that 50 Cent produced it. I'm like, 50 Cent? What does 50 know about docs? Something clearly, because whoever he tapped to do this one did such an excellent job. It's such a good watch. I mean, if you're interested in it at least a little bit, you're gonna learn tons of stuff you didn't know. If you're not interested in it at all, it's a clinic in documentary making, and it's worth just taking a look at the first episode just to see what good documentary making is like. You know what I mean? So good. What else we got here? Rando stuff. Most accurate science movie according to NASA. What does NASA know about? What do they know? We're going to find out what NASA knows. Oh, boy. Will we find out? We might. There we go. All right. So NASA has a list of movies that they feel like are the most accurate. My bad, you guys. I got kind of lost in my setup here, trying to go through the chat. But let's take a look real quick. Just rando stuff, but let's take a look. I mean, if you know movies, you know what that picture right there is right away. Anyway, let's look at the list. So, according to NASA, these are the most scientifically accurate movies on the market. Gattaca. If you haven't seen Gattaca, it's brilliant. Okay, it's a brilliant. This is the picture from Gattaca right here. Brilliant movie. Awesome. Contact. I've talked about Contact here on this show a few times. It's good. This is validation for me. For every time I brought up Contact on the show, and everyone's like, "Why is he talking about Contact? Who cares about aliens and 3D prints?" People care. Metropolis, 1927. I'm glad they didn't talk about the Francis Ford Coppola remake that was recently done. That trash. The Day the Earth Stood Still. I'm glad that's the older one too, not that recent piece of trash. Woman from the Moon. I never saw that or heard of that. The Thing from Another World. Never saw or heard of that. Jurassic Park, 1993. Classic. Now, if you're wondering why all the movies on this list are older movies, that's because the movies that were made back then were way better. Okay, they cared about storyline, they cared about character development. Okay, back then they don't care about that stuff now. But yeah, scientifically accurate. Gattaca. There's been research papers that furthers the conversation of gene altering in Gattaca. Like, there's been real scientific papers published on the topics brought up in Gattaca, citing Gattaca. That's accurate. That's accurate for you. Let's go to the chat real quick before we move on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How was your weekend? If you guys had any excitingness happening over the weekend, let me know. I appreciate you for sticking with me through the rough start there. As always, you guys, I appreciate it. Oh, you have a button-up shirt on. Occasionally, I put a button up. It's not totally button up. It stops. It's like, polo. Playlist is fire. I'm using it now. I can't, dude. How did you get in before me, Aaron? Brandon was like, "Oh, bro, you're not right." I asked Brandon. It was so funny. I was like, he was telling me, like, I screen people for the app just to make sure that they're a right fit for the app. Like, I dig that. I understand that. And to keep the numbers low, so if anything happens, he can control it, and maneuver like he wants to. I'm like, how do you tell people that they're not a good fit for your app? Like, what do you say to them? I'm like, I gotta hear your spiel. I gotta hear it. I want to learn. So he told me, he's like, "Oh, our conversations end long before we get to that point." He said, "Because I interviewed Brandon before you, LOL." Whatever, Aaron. You guys go give Aaron a sub over there at 2530 Media. He's doing good stuff over there, and he did get the interview before me. I'm a little burnt over that. You're on it, Aaron. You're on it. 2 more days until Amazon makes millions on the new Kindle color. Oh, I can't wait. Listen, new Kindle Color Scribe or new Kindle Scribe Color Soft. I can't wait. That's a day one purchase, bro. That's a day one purchase. I can't wait. How have you hit the nail on the head? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Okay, you know what? We got to hear the song now. You know what, chat? Copyright. Bring on the copyright strikes, YouTube. Bring on the copyright strikes, because guess what? This has got to happen. Bring on the copyright strikes, YouTube. Where is it at? We haven't even gotten into the show yet, but we about to go crazy on it. The pointers. What y'all know about this? Hold on, is the volume too loud? Chat. Listen. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, chat. It's not even funny. I can't even tell you how excited I am. I've been waiting for this thing for the longest. Is the music too loud? I'll turn it down. I've been waiting for this thing the longest. I really haven't. But ever since I heard about this announcement, I wanted it. So excited. So excited, chat. Okay, all right. We'll stop. My bad. We'll stop. The copyright strikes are going to be real on this one. Listen, the copyright strikes are going to be real on this. They are. It's only because you have much stuff. Nah, no, bro. You're on top of it, man. You're on top of it over there, Aaron. What else we got here? Okay, I think that's it. All right, what else we got here in the rando list? Nip sleeves on the site today. So if you're someone who's like, oh, you guys didn't hear the music? That's crazy. Hold on. Why wasn't the music playing? Is my volume? Is the is the volume not? Oh. I was playing. I'm so excited. It didn't come through. That's crazy, chat. Wow. I can't believe there's no I can't believe there's no sound on my I can't believe there's no sound on my I'm so excited song. That's crazy. I was going to take the copyright strike today, guys. Hold on. Maybe if I go to the Can we hear it now? How are we doing?
We shouldn't even think about tomorrow.
How are we doing now, chat?
Sweet memories will last a long, long time. We'll have a good time, baby.
Whoa, that's
Don't
great.
you worry.
Okay, let's get this back.
And if we're still
Can we
playing
hear it now,
around,
chat?
boy, that's just fine.
This is how excited I am,
Let's get
chat.
excited. Oh, we
This
just
is how
can't
excited I am.
hide it. No, no, no. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it.
This is how excited I am, chat. For sure. Can you hear it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's quite loud. My bad, chat. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, chat. I didn't mean to have it loud. How many people did I lose with the loud music? Oh, I didn't. You guys must like the Pointer Sisters. Listen, I'm so excited for this. I really am so excited for it. I'm so excited that I'm taking the copyright strike for it, okay? She says, yep, I'm awake. Is it still loud? Okay, I'm done. My bad, you guys. My bad. But I am excited, though. I am excited for it. I don't know who got me going on that. Is that Parm? No, that wasn't Parm. That was Hav. Hav got me on that. You guys blame Hav for the loud music, okay? I wasn't even going to do that until Javier pointed that out to me. What else we got here? BM. Good morning, sir. Nibs are going to be the sleeve. Nib sleeves are going to be on the site today. So if you're someone who's been waiting for and looking for, you can't get the rubber part out of the nibs sleeves to put your ceramic in. I'm going to be selling those on the site. I was supposed to have those up. It's been a long weekend. I've been printing all weekend like a madman. The studio and the whole apartment reeks of alcohol, and not alcohol, the drinking, the IPA, okay? The isopropyl variety. Of IPA and resin. Amy came in the other night and was like, what the hell's going on in here? It smells like a huffing factory. I'm like, I'm just printing. It's IPA. But the problem is I've been having so many bad prints that I've had to clean the vat out, which goes through tons of alcohol. I go through tons of IPA. I did over the weekend. And that was the problem with my weekend, is that I spent all weekend 3D printing, and none of my prints were coming out, and they were embedding themselves on the vat. And so that means when that happens, you can't just do another print. You got to pour the resin out, which pouring the resin out, can I? Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Can I get rid of the? Oh, you still can't see it. Never mind. But you got to pour the resin out of the vat, Which when you pour resin out, you got to pour the resin back into the bottle or put it in something that you're going to store it in. But when you do that, you have to filter it. So any particulates that are in the air won't get into the resin and then get into your print, right? So you have to get these filters, and they ain't coarse filters, okay? These aren't coarse. These are super fine filters. Water has a hard time passing through these filters, okay? To tell you how fine they are. So then you're pouring thick resin through the filter. That in itself could be a job for somebody. I mean, the time it takes just to do that alone is crazy. But anyway, you do that. Then you got to clean the vat out, tons of alcohol. Then you got to clean the plate off. Then you got to put everything back in there and start the process over again. But anyway, how many people did I lose with that one? This is why I need a maker channel, chat. Because when I'm talking about this kind of stuff that I'm super passionate about and I want to go in, I don't want to bore you guys with that. I want to bore people who are there to be bored by that. It could work. Waymo school bus incident. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but this is a quick tidbit. I was talking about Waymos last week and how they're coming to Philadelphia. There was a Waymo like behind a school bus, flashing lights, stop signs, everything. Went right around it. Like, oh, what? It didn't even know. Like, what is that? I was never seen that before. How could that not be in the programming? But anyway. So I don't care. I'm still waiting to get my Waymo ride. As soon as I'm gonna live stream my first Waymo ride. I'm not playing with you guys. When I get my first Waymo ride here in Philly, because they're here in Philly now, I'm live streaming it. You guys will see it. It'll be great. Okay, what else we got on the list here? I think it's tech time. So let's go ahead and get to that. Okay. All right. That's my ending. Yeah. My bad, chat. I had no idea that music was going to be that loud. But yeah, let's get to the chat. Let's get tech stories here. First thing we got up here on the tech stories is going to be who we got. Oh boy, this is interesting. Netflix. Okay. Netflix buys Warner Brothers. This is interesting because I never thought this would happen. Did anybody see this coming? I don't know how. Oh, can we fix it? Oh, we can't. Oh, can we do that? Nope, we can't. Oh, chat, I'm trying to. How did this get so messed up? Oh. I still don't know how it got so messed up, but we're working with it. Chat, I don't know how that happened. All right, we're gonna do that, and then bam. Okay, there we go. We'll leave it there and see how that works out. Okay, moving on. We typically wouldn't have this over the chat window like that. This is new and different. Okay, we'll do that. All right, here we go. So first story we got up here is Netflix buys Warner Brothers for $82 million. So Warner Brothers Discovery has selected Netflix after the streaming giant offered $27.75 a share for the studio and streaming assets, a mix of cash and stock worth $82.7 billion. The streamer announced on Friday. Netflix disclosed that it would have to pay a breakup fee of $5.8 billion if it walked away, while it would get $2.8 billion if Warner Brothers Discovery backed out. Netflix secured a win over rival suitors Paramount and Comcast. Represents a stunning turnaround from just 2 months ago when co-CEO Greg Peters shaded big media mergers as not having an amazing track record, and Paramount buying Warner Brothers Discovery seems like a foregone conclusion. Fast forward today, and Netflix has won a furious M&A bake-off after the 3 rounds of bids. And I wanted to see what assets Warner Brothers were bringing to Netflix and what they're getting for their money, and it's a ton of stuff. I mean, as far as studios go, DC Studios. We got. Oh, that's the Warner Brothers Media Group. HBO is a part of Warner Brothers, right? So all the HBO content would come to Netflix. What else do we got here? Hanna-Barbera Studios. Cartoon Network, HBO Max, Cinemax, TNT. I mean, they got a lot of properties, right? The Marvel, no, that's is Marvel Warner Brothers Discovery? They might be. Lots of assets are coming to Netflix, and I'm not sure if this is going to get approved or not because the regulatory bodies that have to approve it. It can't just be bought. But there's going to be a lot to say about this. What do you guys think? Are you guys interested and excited by Netflix having Warner Brothers? Like, I think this is going to open up a whole generation of people who don't know what The Wire is. It's going to open up a whole generation of people to The Wire. I can't wait to revisit these Wire conversations. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of good shows that were out back in the day before streaming was big that, you know, people who just have Netflix would not have come across. Better Netflix than Paramount buying Warner Brothers, says Dr. Ling. The Rock says, good thing about vertical integration, it never goes wrong. See Disney buying production through distribution, producing mostly slop since. Disney's a weird situation. I think this is a good fit for Netflix, especially they're getting more and more into the movie making and movie distribution game. Like if you think about their live events, they got NFL now. They're producing movies that are going to the theaters, right? Straight to theater, like Stranger Things. There was also, is Peaky Blinders a Netflix? That's an awesome show, by the way. I got into that late, but it is so good. If Peaky Blinders is a part of is a Netflix production, that's another one that's got a movie coming. You know what I mean? It's very interesting how Netflix is positioned to stuff, and something I never would have given them 20 years ago when I was getting DVDs through the mail. Netflix is too woke. They messed up The Witcher. They killed The Witcher. I don't know about them being too woke, Alex, but I will say they messed up The Witcher. They destroyed The Witcher. I used to love The Witcher so much. That would be my late night, I can't sleep and I just want comfort watching until I fall asleep stuff on right now. And that would be The Witcher. It was so good. I would want to watch it and just fall asleep to it when I'm tired. It used to be Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy for me. Recently, it's been The Witcher. I can't stomach this new Witcher season. I watched one episode and almost threw up on myself. I was like, ugh. Oh God. Oh, what is this? Like, what? I could not believe they killed it. How do you, first of all, the main character ain't back. Geralt, different dude. And this new dude, garbage. Just straight garbage. Bring the old Geralt back, bro. It's never going to happen. But they killed it. The writing is not the same. The characters are the same. And you can tell that now it's just a normal show. The Witcher used to be a cut above. It used to be something special. Now it's just like, oh, it's another Netflix show. I can take it or leave it. I can't take it at all. I'm leaving it. By all accounts, Netflix pays its production peanuts and is so fickle supporting their shows. Yeah, their business model might not be good, but I'm telling you, man, the service, whew, they're killing it. Netflix has been killing it though. Like they've been killing it since they came out. They never stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. What else we got here? Android contact sharing feature. Let's take a look at that. So Android has a contact sharing feature for the new Android update that's coming out. Let's take a look at the details here. And this is just coming in parity with what with name. I think name drop is what iOS calls it. This is just them bringing a feature from the Apple side of things to the Android side of things. But let's take a look at the details. Google appears to be moving full steam ahead on its name drop like contact sharing feature for Android. Thanks to a new update to Google Play services, we are able to surface a slick animation that accompanies the feature and shows up when two Android devices are brought close together to enable the contact exchange. Using NFC, no doubt. For those who don't know, name drop on iOS allows iPhone users to bring the top of their device together to share contact cards. The information is exchanged wirelessly, eliminating the need to scan QR codes or manually enter numbers. When triggered, NameDrop initiates a signature animation to show it's working. Android's version will also be accompanied by an animation. So let's take a look at this this NameDrop feature they got here and see how it is similar to the NameDrop. You guys, you know what? Real quick, you guys remember Bump from back in the day? Bump was awesome. I just want to call out Bump. Bump was the bee's knees, man. Bee's knees. All right, moving on. So it shared the website, or is it trying to share the website? Oh, you know what? Was that a animation that was going through the top? Or was that the light? Was that? Oh no, that wasn't animation. Okay, all right, cool. I mean, we see the animation, but what is it doing, bro? Let's assume that it's transferring data. Okay, we'll just assume that it's transferring data there. But anyway, the animation looks cool. I mean, I could take it or leave it. As long as it does what it's supposed to do, I guess it doesn't really matter. Going to the chat, we got anything to stop the Ellisons from owning all our media. I'm for. Ooh, do tell. Who's the Ellisons? I Googled Ellisons in TV. Okay, that didn't turn up anything useful. What we got on the Ellisons, bro? What we got on the Ellisons? All right, what else we got here? Gen Z and retro tech. Why are Gen Z so big on retro tech? Let's take a look and see what we got here. So Gen Z retro tech. We got a young man here with a PSP. If you guys don't know what a PSP is, oh boy, it was a good time. That PSP was a good time. I remember that. I remember those. We got a piece of retro tech here. We're gonna take a look at it in a second. But I'm like, okay, retro tech is making a comeback. Now, the first thing I think about when people say things like this, they talk about cameras. They talk about they got cameras. They talk about records. They talk about all these things that are retro, you know what I mean? Older CRTs for monitors, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking to myself, these are all Gen Z's perfect because they're the generation who just wasn't around for this stuff when it was banging, when it was popular and new and fresh. They came after it. We moved on from that tech, so they weren't around it. You know what I mean? It passed them by, kind of like thing. So I think that's what this is. I think it's just people. These younger kids are getting kids. These younger people are getting interested in things that they don't know about. It's just like history, right? You look back and like, oh wow, they had that. Oh, let me check that out. I think this is just normal stuff, and I also think this is probably the first generation that's come along since tech has been like ingrained in pop culture, because tech hasn't always been pop culture. Tech used to be for the super nerdy. You know what I mean? Like the only people who understood and carried around tech were the super nerdy dudes like myself and me brother. But even though he'll claim he's only part nerd, he's 100% nerd, 100%. But that's the thing, right? This generation is the first generation to come along after tech was a part of the popular conversation, pop culture, if you will. So I think that's why this is. What do we got, chat? You guys agree with that? You guys disagree with that? Why do you think retro tech is big to the Gen Zers right now? I think that's why. I think they're just coming of age and realizing there was technology before Facebook, or there was tech before the iPhone. You know what I mean? Like I think the iPhone's what? How old is the iPhone? So what do we got? Almost 20 years old for the iPhone. So we 18 years in with the iPhone here. So we 18 years in with the iPhone. This sounds about right. Yeah, this sounds about right. That generation is coming of age. Like, okay, what did I miss? What came before me? I know I missed something. What's going on? Let me do some Googles. Let me do some researching. What came before me? So there you go. But in the case of video games, I think people are just playing older video games I think people are playing older video games because older video games were just way better than the video games that are currently out. I don't know anyone who disagree with that one. I would debate anybody on that. All the video games that are out now, they might be okay, but the care and the time it took to make really good video games back in the day, like they don't do that anymore. It's all about turning around quick profits and then updating after the game comes out. We'll eventually make the game great 10 years after release. It'll be great. Final Fantasy 14, I'm looking at you. It'll be great 10 years down the road at some point. But that's the thing. That's the culture now. Before it was like, no, we're not shipping it until it's great. When you get it in your hands, it's going to be awesome. That doesn't happen anymore. How many people did I lose with the video game talk? None. If you're enjoying the content, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever you join us. Okay, so moving on from this, I think that video games we're just better. So that's why retro video games are becoming popular right now. Speaking about retro video games, I got a piece of retro tech here, live demo for you. We got chat, what happened? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't take the lens off the camera. That was on me. That was on me, chat. My bad. And why is it so? Why is it so dark, chat? Hold on. Oh boy, I ruined it. Chat, I don't know how I ruined it. Oh, can we see it? Maybe I can move down. Oh, my f-stop has changed. Okay, my bad, chat. My bad. Oh boy. My bad, chat. The f-stop changed. I had no idea. How can I change it back? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Whew. Oh, that didn't save me, but it's better. Okay, piece of retro tech right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see this. Piece of retro tech here. This right here is called the PlayStation Pocket. Now, it's sort of like this thing right here. The PSP made by Sony, but better. Anyway, PlayStation Pocket here. This is a piece of retro tech that you can't buy this you can probably buy it on eBay. But what it was, if you guys don't know what this is, oh boy, it was a memory card. So you lift this thing up here. The hinge used to work. I broke the hinge, so I'm just gingerly holding it together. But it's a memory card. You would slide it into your PlayStation 2. This is a PlayStation 2 accessory. And what it would allow you to do is download games onto the PSP and play them on the go. So there'd be a mini version of the game that you had on your PlayStation 2 on your PS or PlayStation Pocket, and you would play it. And then you would gather things, and whatever things you would gather, they would be saved onto this. When you got back home, you put it into your PlayStation. The things you gathered would then would be imported into the game. So you'd have those. It was great. It's a great little companion. It didn't take off. I don't even think these came to America. I got this when I was in Japan. So this might have been just a Japan only thing. But man, was it great. This thing was awesome. I loved it. Okay, we'll move on. What do we got in the chat here? I miss playing ping pong with IBM 380, says BM. Oh, I miss playing Oregon Trail on the Apple 2. Hey, they own Skydance and Oracle and are huge Israel supporters, but they Bar Weiss in charge of Barry Weiss. But they put Barry Weiss in charge of CBS, and it's likely they'll try to make the Trump admin block the merge. I don't know about that. I do know that the current administration is looking into it, right? I don't know if they're trying to block it or not, though. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about the Netflix Warner Brothers buyout. Netflix bought Warner Brothers, and there is definitely going to be some regulatory things hoops that they're going to have to jump through. Antitrust, you know what I mean? All those things are going to be into play, are going to come into play. The Rock says similar tech, VMU for the Dreamcast, memory card with a little screen on it. I had that one too, bro. I had that one too. That VMU was awesome, but it was better than this, obviously, because it had a bigger screen, right, and more controls on it, so you can do more stuff. Same concept though. Same concept. It's weird that this never came to the U.S., but the Dreamcast did, and I'm thinking like Sony would have just. It doesn't matter now. This is old news. But Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. If you want another good show, IT, the TV series is good. Stephen King, HBO. It, the TV series. Oh, It is a very good TV series. Now, when you put IT there, Alex, I thought you meant the It crowd. If you've never watched if you want to watch a really good nerdy show, Google the It crowd or the IT crowd. It is such a smart, intelligent show about IT. Yeah. And if you really, really want to go beyond that, you research a show called Spaced. If you like Simon Pegg, this is Simon Pegg's first foray into directing and all of that. And he did an excellent job with his partner in crime over there. So Spaced is a really good show. The IT crowd is a really good show. If you're super nerdy, you're gonna like both of those. You're gonna like both of those. Come back and let me know what you thought about it. Okay. What else we got here, you guys, before we get too lost in things? So the next thing we got up on the tech list is going to be. Actually, you guys, all right. You know what? Let's get a poll. Let's get a poll up real quick. We got enough people in here. Let's get a poll. Actually, you know what? Let's not get a poll. We're gonna start a thread. We're gonna start a thread. Why do you guys think? Gen Z is into retro tech? I'm interested to see what you guys think. Why do you think Gen Z is into retro tech? You guys let me know. I'm gonna start this thread here, and you guys just kind of, throw your tidbit in there whenever you get a chance. Okay. All right. Going back to the next thing we're gonna put we got here on the tech docket. It's not just nostalgia. 90s video games were better for kids. This is one of those things. Some proof that I brought up that 90s games or the older video games were just better than current games. This is a really interesting read right here. If you guys want to dig deeper into why I think that is and why the study that's displayed here in this article thinks so as well. Check it out. I put all the links for all the things I talk about in the description of the show. So if you want more information, you want more detail on the things we're talking about here today, click the links in the description and it'll take you to that information. All right. The next thing we got is design exec behind Liquid Glass leaving Apple. And to that I say good riddance. Okay. Liquid Glass is a total failure to me. All right. I don't like it. I think they could have gone a different way, something a little better. But I guess someone likes it. Someone over at Meta because they hired him. Apple, you didn't need him. Okay, let's get real big here. Apple, you didn't need that bum. Okay, that bum brought you the worst UI design ever. The only thing that's worse than this glass, the liquid swords, you're killing me. Okay, you might as well call this liquid glass liquid swords. Shout out to RZA. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was the RZA and the Jizza. Shout out to the Jizza. Liquid swords is what they should call it. It's killing me, okay? So good riddance to this guy. You didn't need him, Apple. Bring in some fresh ideas. Someone who's not going to do liquid glassy stuff and hurt me in the heart. It stabbed me. Okay, get into the details. Apple's head of user interface design, Alan Rye. Good riddance, Alan. You didn't deserve to work at Apple. You should be working with TCL, okay? You go to TCL. You help them make their quasi e-paper. Moving on. Apple's head of user interface design, Alan Dye, will join Meta in a notable shift of executive talent in Silicon Valley. The iPhone maker confirmed Dye's departure on Wednesday, and Apple CEO Tim Cook said in a statement that the company prioritizes design and a strong team. The statement said that veteran designer Stephen LeMay will succeed Dye. You know what LeMay rhymes with, chat? You know what LeMay rhymes with? You already know. Somebody throw it in the chat for me. You already know what LeMay rhymes with. We getting surprises on the 10th, chat. We getting surprises on the 10th. Moving on. Dye took over user interface design and became one of the design studio's leads in 2015 when I've stepped back from a day-to-day role. Dye started at Apple in 2006, 1 year before the iPhone, and worked on software for the iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, Apple TV, and Vision Pro, according to his LinkedIn profile. I didn't say it. Dr. Ling, I didn't say it. I'm asking somebody in the chat to say it. No taxes here, bro. No taxes here. Okay. All right, you guys. That's the tech news for today. Let's jump into the eInk news. Oh boy. Ba-bum-bum. I need that at the end of my transition. I have to find a way to fix that and work it into. We'll get there. eInk news. What do we got here? No Kindle Scribe pre-orders. Why? Why don't we have Kindle Scribe pre-orders, chat? What's going on over there at Amazon? They don't know how to do pre-orders. They don't know that when you announce a product, you're supposed to give people a chance to spend their hard-earned money because they want to throw it at you. Amazon, take my money. I don't even want to hold on to it anymore. Just give me the Scribe. Just give me the Scribe. I don't know why there are no pre-orders. Anybody got an answer for me? Does anybody have an answer for me? Oh boy. I really don't know why. But we don't have a pre-order, and but it is coming on the 10th. A little bit of tidbit though. This fig color you're seeing here, this one. Can we zoom in on that? Oh, there we go. This fig one right here. Can we get it? There we go. This fig one right here won't be available this year at all. So if you're looking for that color, you got to wait till next year. So this is coming probably Q2 next year. What else? US only for these devices. I had no idea this was a US only launch, you guys. Why? You're Amazon. You're a global company. Why? Anyway, as far as colors go, I'm trying to figure out what color. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be able to choose the fig, but do I want the gray or the white for the border color? You know what? Let's there we go. It's time for a poll. All right, which color? Which color is more popular for the Scribe? We got fig. We got black, and we also got the gray option. Oh boy, we don't want that option. I'll take that option away. We don't want, oh, there we go. Start poll. Okay. All right. So we got a poll up here, you guys. Let me know how you feel about it. Don't forget, we also have the Q&A up here, the separate thread asking you, how do you like, or why do you think Gen Z is into retro tech? If you have an opinion on that, throw it in the thread. I'd love to see it. Give me a like if you guys liking the content today. Subscribe if you want to see this content, see more of this kind of content. We do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever if you guys want to join us. We'd appreciate it. To all the first time guys here, we appreciate you guys too. Actually, you know what? Let's get an applause for having almost 20 people in the chat though. Oh, we got 20 people in the chat. Applause to you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. You're making this Monday special for me. What do we got here? We got Dr. Ling says whatever matches the screen the best. That's how I see it, Dr. Ling. Dr. Ling, we could be brothers from another mother. I ain't gonna lie to you. We think a lot alike. The gray is only with the no light model. Oh, you sure about that, Alex? Dr. Ling says I think the color one only comes in black or that wine color. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? You don't get the fig? Wait. What did you say? I think the color one comes in black and that wine color. Okay, so fig and black. That's crazy. Well, you know what I'm choosing. I mean, clearly because I don't have a choice. the fig ain't gonna be here no time soon. I would have chose the black anyway. I think I would have chose the black anyway. How is fig winning? How is fig winning the color? They knew that fig was gonna be big. But you know what I think they'll do, and I'll probably buy this if they do come out with it. They'll come out with a sage or a jade. I'll buy that. For now, the black will have to do. It'll definitely have to do. Yeah, okay. I don't know why they're not doing pre-orders. That's really weird, but whatever. The next eInk device we're gonna be. But I'm super excited for this though. All right, chat. You know how this how excited I am, chat. We going back. I'm so, listen, chat. Hold on, can we hear this? Chat, I'm so excited. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. Oh boy. You know what? That is pretty loud. My bad, chat. That was loud. That was loud. All right, we're done. We're done. Okay, my bad, chat. We're done. All right. So I'm excited. I want you guys to know that. Copyright strikes out the window. I don't even care. Listen, I'm so excited about this new Kindle Scribe Color Soft. I'm gonna stop calling it Color Soft. The new Kindle Scribe 3rd Gen. Okay, the 3rd Gen Kindle Scribe. I'm so excited for it. The fake colors winning the poll. Amazon clearly knew something I didn't, because I was not excited about that fake color at all. I ain't gonna hold you guys. I'm not gonna hold you. All right, what else we got here? Viwoods eReader. Let's talk about that for a little bit. I don't have much about this. This is not a big time for. Oh, bam. Oh, no, that's not it. There we go. So, again, we're talking more about this Viwoods eReader, the color variant. It doesn't seem to. I mean, it's crazy because I'm seeing a lot more marketing for this than I did the non-color device. Like, I'm seeing the marketing for this thing everywhere. You know what I'm not seeing, though? A lot of people saying, I'll take this over the black and white one. I'm not. This doesn't move me. Well, you know, we got the Viwoods eReader right here, which is an excellent device, by the way. Excellent device, by the way. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something too. Matter of fact, let's do that right now while I'm showing the Viwoods reader. So this is the Viwoods reader here. Now, you guys know that I'm building tech feet, right? So these are like the tech feet. These are just a representation of the tech feet. I haven't gotten a good print yet, you guys. I'm still working with these prints. It's just, this material is so hard to 3D print with. It's failure after failure, but I'm scraping the failures off of the vat. I'm scraping failures off of the vat, and I'm just trying out the material. So this is the exact shape it's going to be. It's not the exact form it's going to be, but I could at least test the material to see if it's grippy enough for me, right? Okay, so this is what I got a test for you. It is definitely grippy enough because my screen is probably at a 50-degree angle. I said a 50-degree angle. It's probably at a more obtuse. It's probably at a more acute angle of 75 degrees. But check it out. I'm gonna sit the phone on here, and I got the tech feet on the back. I'm gonna sit the phone to test if it's grippy, and this is what happened. So the phone sticks, or the Viwoods reader sticks onto my screen. It's sliding ever so slowly. But I'm figuring if the material is tacky enough to where it'll keep the phone in place on the screen, then it's tacky enough, right? Oh, it finally fell down. Okay, so now, oh boy, we gotta put one back on. Okay, so now, I also like the fact that despite them being tacky, you can also put the device on the table here, and it won't, it's not sticking. It gives you a little bit of friction, right? So it doesn't slide across the table anymore. But it's not like if you wanted to move it and you couldn't. It's got some grip to it, and it sounds good. It sounds better than sticking a normal plastic device on this table, but it's working. So I just wanted to throw that out there since I'm showing this device off. My tech feet are coming along very nicely. I just got to get the prints perfect and the shape perfect, because the material is doing its job. It's doing its job. Tech feet coming soon. RantsaboutTech.com if you don't know. RantsaboutTech.com. Okay. All right, moving on. What else we got here in the chat? I think the color one comes in black. Yep. Gen Z is reverse physician on their parents. That's a hell of a word there, BM. What do we got here in that though? Oh, we don't have anything in there. All right, so the Fig is winning. The Fig is winning this vote. If you guys haven't voted on what color you think is going to be the most popular for this new Kindle Scribe Color Soft, or just a Kindle Color Scribe 3rd Gen. I said Kindle Color Scribe. The Kindle Scribe 3rd Gen. We got a poll up. 62%. The Fig is winning right now. We got 8 votes. We love to get that vote up to like 10. I love to see 10, 11, 12 votes. We got 20 people here. We can do it. All right, moving on. The next thing we got up here is going to be just talking about, like I said, I don't know if you guys are interested in this Viwoods e-reader. I'm calling this thing the V-reader, but it's getting a lot more marketing than the black and white variant. But I'm not seeing more people interested in it as far as, oh, I want that versus the black and white. I wouldn't want this over the black and white. There's no particular use case for me to have that over the black and white. Having color content is good. I do like the white background too. So, but then again, I got this on the other one. Moving on. Let's get to the last theme we got up here in the e-ink space here. We got some videos here. We got a video from Voya. We got 2 really quick videos. Listen, I gotta say, chat, I'm liking these quick e-ink videos. When I go back into full production on videos, I might have to steal this idea, okay? I also might have pioneered the idea too, but still, that's neither here nor there. I might have to steal this idea, okay? Because this is really good. I'm loving these little quick bite-sized videos about quick topics. If you're interested in it, you watch it. If you're not interested in it, you don't have to watch it. There's no other hidden context. I love that. Anyway, let's move on to Voya's. Voya's video was so listen, when I watched Voya's video, I thought, all right, look at the title. Tips, how to quickly switch between notebooks. Aaron, do you know what I thought as soon as he said that? I immediately thought quick access. Oh, snap. I thought Voya has found quick access, a way to quickly access notes on his Boox device. I got to see it. Hold on, let's get the, I got to get the sound effect right. I thought for sure that he was going to do it, but then I saw the video and it wasn't that. He's talking about linking. So I'm like, okay, Voya, I thought you found a way, Voya. I thought you found the holy grail. That's like the only thing Onyx is missing from their repertoire right now. A way to quickly access multiple notes that you index yourself. Voya has a nice little workaround, but this is nothing new. This is just using links to you're basically building your own home screen with links to your notes you use, which I guess is a way you could do it. I could do that, but why? I want a way that's built in. But anyway, this is a very good video showing you how to use links to quickly get between notes. Very useful video. And if you've never used links before, this is a very unique way to use them and go about doing it. You're definitely going to learn something from it. So check it out if you haven't. Link in the description of this video if you haven't seen this video. Definitely go and check it out. If you're interested in the links. That's what's good about these bite-sized videos. I can say things like, if you're interested in the links, this is what this is about. There's nothing else. It's just links. Okay. Next video we got very concise. We got Mr. Moss. We got Jeffrey Moss with his Moss Man's Minis. So this was about the check boxes on the Remarkable platform, which I really do like this video too. I mean, I obviously knew about this feature right here, but seeing somebody use it, how they use it. See, it's that in e-ink, it's not just about, it's not enough that, oh, this person uses this. How? One of the things I've learned from Shink back in the day is use cases like that. It was so understated at that time to me until she put it in a way that it clicked. Like that's what this is all about. So it's not enough to know that a feature is there. How are you using that feature? That's the real important part. Screw the feature being there. How are you using it is way more important. So anyway, I like that. I made this video last year. I have been doing this for a year. Oh boy, rant time. I told Voya this months ago, and he dismissed me like I was crazy. Yeah. Dude, yeah. But you know what though? Onto that Voya video, I really did think he found a quick access way to go about handling videos. Let's get out of this right here. I really did think he found a quick access way to handle videos, but that wasn't the case. Yeah. You are crazy, Aaron. You are crazy. All right, everybody. That is going to be the show for the day. I really appreciate you guys. It's been an awesome show. Listen, I'm sorry to people who came here for Brandon Boswell. We did an interview this morning talking about playlists. I did rod things. I didn't have the sound set up correctly. It was my first time going through Google Meet, so I was kind of unfamiliar with it. We'll get it right, you guys. We're going to do it again. I'm going to contact them. If I don't get the audio fixed, we're going to contact them and we're going to do it again and we're going to do it right. But this has been Rants About Tech, you guys, number 120. I really appreciate you guys for being here. We do this Monday through Friday. If you like the show, give me a like. If you want to see more of the show, give me a subscription. And if you want that badge by your name, like the chat crew got in the chat right now, thanks to the chat crew. Let's get the air horns going for you guys. Stop this. Let's get the air horns going. I really appreciate you guys. So Monday through Friday we do this. So give me a like if you guys liked it. I really appreciate it. And come back tomorrow when we talk about more tech news and more eInk news. It's the day before the Scribe launch, you guys. Tomorrow. It's the day before Scribe launch, okay? We're doing it like Travis Scott, day before rodeo, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. And until tomorrow, everyone, take care.